Welcome to Country Days.
Old day in January. Perfect time to go out and do a little work on cleaning up the chicken coop. Hope you come with me. It's frozen up a little bit here. So, the inside needs to be cleaned up a little, and the nesting boxes here need to be cleaned up as well. There's an egg in there. Get the egg out of there. But to start the process, we need to lock the chickens outside, so they're already out there drinking. This is the door that I mentioned before. When I made this so that I can close the outside door and they can't get in. And now I'm ready to begin. So in the winter, a little bit different than in the summer. In the summer, I would clean this out totally, spray it down with vinegar, let it dry, and that's it. But in the winter, we want to keep some of this in here, so I'll take out the worst of the worst, like here underneath their sleeping perch, and anywhere else where you see, a lot of feces. We'll take it out and mix it with new stuff. We do that because as it breaks down, it creates heat. That heat helps keep them warm in the winter. So I'll do that. So yeah, once it's in there, we use it for the gardens in the fall. We work it into our gardens. You dig underneath where it's been composing for about a year. However, I'm going to build a second one here because one is not enough, especially in the summer. You get so much of it. So I'll do that in a later video. So now that I've cleaned all the really bad stuff out, the next thing I do is I got to clean these nesting boxes out. And it's real simple. I have a trowel, and they're not really dirty. They don't typically go to the bathroom in the nesting boxes, so the shavings aren't that dirty. So I just throw them onto the floor, and I'll mix them in with the new shavings that I use. No point in wasting them. Like I said, they're pretty clean. As you can see the difference there. They're pretty clean compared to the rest of it. So I'll continue on doing that, and I'll be back in a minute. So the nesting boxes are full, and again, don't be afraid to add too much because they kind of snuggle down into it as they lay, which you'll see eventually. And all the floor's been mixed with new stuff all the way around, and I just use a regular hoe to do that. So now what we have to do is add some of this. Diatomaceous earth. And now to let the chickens back in. Now, they're definitely well named because they're always afraid when I open the door. They don't usually come back in right away. They're chickens. So, but I always know, I can always tell they're happy with the new home, the cleaner home, and they will eventually come in. Sometimes you have to go out here and push them in the right direction, but they'll go in. Go in, guys. It's warmer in there. Now, I've also laid hay out here in their run. It really helps with their feet. If you don't put something out there, their feet go kind of red and sore. So we put hay out here. I'm going to put some more in a minute. I'm also going to loft off the top of my Christmas tree and put it in here. They enjoy things like that as well. So I'll be back. Okay, so I've laid the hay. Not tons, just a bit of fresh stuff. Now, to finish off, I want to talk about interest. Chickens, like all animals, need interest. If you don't have things that keeps their interest, they start picking on each other, and that's not good. So, I don't know if you can see that string hanging there. That's one of our interests. Every once in a while, I'll attach a corn cob to that, and it's really funny to watch. I'll show you in another video because they peck at it and it swings back and forth and hits each other in the head, which is pretty funny. Another thing for interest is this kind of stairs that I built for them with a platform. Another perch. A little house over in the corner that my daughter built for them. This is another piece, the top off our Christmas tree. So this is new to them. And like always, the chickens will stay away from it for a little while. They all went back inside. But eventually they'll come out and they'll want to check it out, see what it is. They're very curious. Scared, but curious. And so anyways, that interest keeps them from picking on each other, and it makes them happier. So that's that job done. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.